First Coming Attractions. I'm your host, Ashley Clyde, and today we have a very special guest with us, Nic Novicki. Nic is an actor known for his role as Lego Spiderman in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. He is also a comedian, producer, and disability advocate. Nic is a board member of Easterseals Southern California and founder of the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, which is what we will be discussing today. Welcome to the show, Nic.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. Thank you so much for being on the show with us today. So, number one, let's dive into the 2024 Easterseals Disability Film Challenge. Can you tell our audience more about the competition, its history, and then also what makes this year's challenge unique?
Hey, so first off, I'm Nic Novicki. I'm a little person, which you can't really tell because we're in a virtual setting here, but I'm 3'10". And my background is I'm a comedian, actor, and producer. And as you said, I was so lucky to be a part of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. But I've also been in 40 TV shows and movies, Boardwalk Empire, The Sopranos, The Good Doctor. The majority of my work was from me creating my own opportunities because I'm 3'10". So nobody was creating the roles I wanted to play. So 11 years ago, I looked around. I was like, why aren't more people with disabilities creating their own content? We are 1 in 4 of the population in America and worldwide, but yet we
Wow.
are not represented enough in film and TV. So I created the Disability Film Challenge, which is an annual 5-day filmmaking competition where you have to have somebody with a disability in front of or behind the camera. And to date, we've had 600 films created from around the world that feature people with disabilities in front of and behind the camera. In 2017, I partnered with Easterseals Southern California. Easterseals is the nation's largest disability services organization. And so with the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, we're now in year 11, and we just announced it at the Sundance Film Festival. This year, we're so excited. We just announced the buddy comedy genre that is happening this year. And we have the biggest prize package we've ever offered. This is open to anybody. If you go to disabilityfilmchallenge.com, you can register between now and April 1st for our April 2nd to April 7th film challenge dates, where you make a 1 to 5 minute film that has somebody with a disability in front of or behind the camera.
That is absolutely incredible. I just learned so much. So, again, I understand, as you stated, that the challenge theme for this year is buddy comedy. How was this genre chosen, and what kind of impact are you hoping that it will have?
Sure. So, as I said, this is the 11th annual Easterseals Disability Film Challenge. So we've had so many incredible films that have been made, and so many talented alumni that have made these projects. So what we did this year that's a little different is we sent out a survey to all Film Challenge participants over the last 10 years, and we asked them what workshops they would be most excited about and what genre they'd be most excited about. And we heard from our alumni, and they were so excited about this buddy comedy genre. And when you say the term buddy comedy, I mean, really, we have so many different interpretations of what that genre could be, and that's up to everybody that enters. They can, be like, maybe it's two friends, it's a guy and a girl, it's a dad and a son, it's a group of girls. The buddy comedy genre is really up to you to tell us what that genre is.
Absolutely. That's really cool. And again, with submissions, I want to really talk about that. With submissions coming from honestly around the globe, how has the challenge made an impact, a global impact around the world?
Sure. So if we talk about the percentage of people with disabilities, that's 1 in 4 Americans. So the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, released a survey that 1 in 4 Americans, roughly 61 million Americans, have identified as having a disability. But yet we're in
Wow.
less than 3% of film and TV shows. So even though we're such a giant population, we're not being represented in front of the camera, and there's even less opportunities behind the camera. Well, with the film challenge, we don't just talk about the problem, we're part of the solution, because you can't just say, "Oh, I want to be an actor." You have to act in a film. You have to write a film. You have to direct a film. You have to make a film. And what's unique about us is we're not a festival, we're a challenge. So you make this film, and all the films end up on our YouTube page, on our Instagram, our Facebook page. And so a week after our challenge, we have what we call our awareness campaign, where all participants try to get as many likes, views, and shares for their films. And ultimately, this leads to jobs because the industry looks at all these films. We're sponsored by all the studios, all the networks. The Casting Society of America shares all these films. So this is an opportunity where these films become working databases where people
Wow.
are discovered, whether they're, college students, they're a kid with a disability, casting directors literally watch the films and they're like, how can I get in contact with Jimmy or Joanne or, or whoever, is in this film? And so, it's an opportunity for you to be seen and for you to express yourself, and an opportunity where the world can take notice. And even if you're a supporter of the disability community but not a filmmaker, guess what? You can share these films, and you could share our press kit, and you could share links to our website and our YouTube channel and our Instagram channel. And ultimately, the world can see the talent in the disability community.
That is absolutely fantastic. And now I want you to elaborate more on the award categories for the film challenge and the valuable prizes that winners receive, including, as you mentioned, the $15,000 seed fund slash film finishing grants.
Yes. So we actually have 6 categories of awards. We have our best film, best director, our best writer, our best actor, our best editor, and then we also have our best awareness campaign. And it is an opportunity for you to win these production grants, these cash prizes, the Dell computers, the memberships to IMDb Pro, to Adobe Creative Cloud, and big time mentor meetings with studio executives. We've had Oscar winners in the past. So there's all kinds of incredible opportunities to win these prizes. If you go to disabilityfilmchallenge.com, it'll walk you through about all those incentives and the reasons to sign up.
That is fantastic. And can you walk us through the process of getting started in this film challenge?
Yeah, yeah. So again, if you go to disabilityfilmchallenge.com, it'll walk you through the steps of how to register. But you need to register between now and April 1st. And then basically on April 2nd, the challenge starts. So we will send all participants that register the full assignment, including props, locations that have to be incorporated, and themes that are in the films. And then you make a film that has somebody with a disability in front of or behind the camera. And at the end of that challenge week on Sunday, April 7th, you submit your film. And then the following week, we put all those films on our social media channels and the awareness campaign begins. So it's really an amazing opportunity. I know that this is the kids first, network, and that we have a lot of students that are within this network. Well, guess what? We have a 50% student discount. So if you want
Wow.
that student discount, send us a message and we'll get back to you and send you that student discount code so that when you register, you'll be able to get a 50% off registration fee. It's very affordable. It's $45 for your entire film, and you could use SAG-AFTRA talent.
That is absolutely great. Thank you so much, Nick, for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, to our audience, if you would like to participate or support the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, please visit their website, www.disabilityfilmchallenge.com. I'm your host, Ashleigh Clyde, reporting for Kids First. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on awesome interviews just like this one. Bye.